Hello my friends and welcome once again. I request you to please watch the video till the end because it is very essential and you will understand each and every facts. I have made this video exclusively for the CMA students where a group of young folks are going to organize a coaching platform exclusively for CMA students in Durgapur, West Bengal. So let's start it. As we know a fact that planning without action and action without planning, both are useless. Why is this so? Because we often make the plans and we forget it to execute the plans. When we are doing any action, we just forget that what our plan was. We don't know even that what is our goal. So it is very much important that a goal must be fixed at the very first, and we should have a passion for reaching that goal, and we should make a blueprint in our mind how to reach that goal in the small steps, then medium steps, and then in large steps we have to reach the goals. So we should do short-term planning, mid-term planning, as well as long-term planning. And after that, implementation of plan, yes, it's very much essential. So the action should be according to the plan only. And if we do not do this, you obviously are seeing the fact our condition will be just like this cartoon, isn't it? So now, what are our main hindrances? Not only coming to any professional courses, not only coming to study the CMA course, as well as our day-to-day life, what are the hindrances we often face? First of all, negatives from outside. That is, we often get very much dependent on the outside third person singular number. What they will say, they are telling that no, you can't do it. Yes, you can do it. So I am believing that yes, they are telling no, I can't do it, so I can't do it. And if they are telling that yes, you can do it, then I am believing that yes, I can do it. So we have to abolish it completely from our mind at first, that we will not accept any kinds of negativities from outside. Secondly, only memorizing the facts. Yes, the student-like mentality once again. We have to clear, anyhow we have to clear. So we have to do just rectification. But you know, that just memorizing each and every concept and go just vomiting in the examination, and that's all. We have to pass in anyhow. So only memorizing facts will be of no use. We have to understand each and every concept very properly. Right. Number 3, fear of failure. If we just see the first 4 letters of failure, it comes fail. Can't we say it is first attempt in learning? Can't we say that failure is the pillar of success? Can you give me any one example who have reached their target, even they have not been a failure any times in their life? It cannot be. Just accept your each and every problems as a challenge. Even not only for coming in the CMA course or any other courses, but also in your life, it is applicable too. So we must not be fear about any kinds of failure, right? And finally, last but not the least, it's stress. Yes, every time just stress is coming into my mind. Can I able to clear this time? No, if this time I cannot clear, then what will happen? If I can't get a job, then what will happen? What my parents will tell? What my family members will tell? What the outside parties will tell? Oh no, what will happen to me? This stress. If you can't eradicate this stress, at least we can try to some extent, no? We cannot completely eradicate any stress, but we can try to some extent. We can abolish the stress amount. We should indulge ourselves with the positive activities, reading any novels or reading any kinds of positive books, or just listening to lectures of many positive people. So these are the 4 I have till date find out our main hindrances after coming to the course. Now, next, what to do? Now, what to do? Right. So, it is very much important at first to understand each and every concept, my friend, believe me. Memorizing the facts, only by memorizing you can go to a certain extent, but if you cannot understand the concepts, it is very, very difficult to crack any interview also. So it is very much essential if you just from the very beginning understand the each and every concepts. Where you cannot find out the answer, just ask to your teacher or any respective faculty, so that they can make you understand the concepts. But don't just do the rectification policy, okay? Secondly, don't miss any class. Yes, where I am starting this coaching classes, I will just suggest please don't miss any class. Wherever you are taking the classes, please don't miss any class, because when you are missing one class, you cannot get connected with the second class. What you have missed, it becomes very, very difficult for the teachers as well as the students to grasp it later on. So it should have two ends commitment. That is, teacher is also committed. Yes, students should also be committed to teachers, isn't it? Next, I do suggest that recapitulate lessons taught in class during the same day. When the same day a teacher is teaching you something, just go to home once, just have a look what you have studied that day. Just if you go through it once, then you can understand what are the concepts. But what the difficulties most of the students face, that after 6 to 7 days, when they continue to study the facts that has been taught before 7 days, it becomes very much difficult to understand and recapitulate every concept. So I just suggest you that recapitulate the lessons that is being taught in the class during the same day only, right? And finally, set up your own plan and keep on modifying if needed. Yes, I have started from the very beginning that planning is very much important. So you have to plan your routine. Your routine should be according to your plan. Just not duplicate or replicate from somebody else. Just make up your own plan and keep on modifying if needed. Just remember, the conventional methods will not just succeed in your life. You just need modification, innovation each and every time. If teachers are going to innovate something else, the digitalization also has come up during the present era. So why can't you also go on modifying each and every plans? Now, what will be our strategy? In which style we will start our coaching? Our teaching process will be like that: study material based coaching. We will just continue the study material, whatever they are provided by the institute. We will continue with the study material and we will complete the 100% coverage of study material. It is our commitment. So I have stated it earlier that if the commitments should come from two ends, one from the students as well as from the teachers also. So if we are committing to 100% cover the study material, so students should be committed to take the classes. Now the method should be adopted is as under. There are subjects. We have divided it into, first of all, theory part. Theory, we often neglect. The students used to neglect the theory part, but it is very much important, my students. The theory should be studied, memorized and well understandable to understand the practical facts as well. So we will provide the full notes of theory in the class itself, and we will also make the short notes of each and every theory subjects, theory parts, and we will provide it before 1 month of the examination, the short notes. Okay. It will become very easy for you to memorize and to understand each and every concept and to recapitulate the whole chapter at a glance before the examination. And another part is being the practical one. The practical part, we will just go to the study materials. Whatever is there in the study material, we will go through that only. Because 90% of the cases comes from the study material itself. And we will go through the 10 years questions papers also. It is very much important to have a look how our question is being made in the past 10 years and how the way through which we should answer it, because we should execute or answer the answers of the respective question very carefully. Our presentation, Just our marks will depend upon our presentation only, right? Now, the fact is that after every month, we will have a revision. Whatever we have studied in 1 month, we will just revise in each and every month. And we will take the final examination in the last month, that is last revision. After last revision, just say before 1 month of the examination, we will take a examination just like in the institute style, okay, so that students don't get nervous during the exam hall. Now, what are the benefits of examination? Yes, it really increases the confidence level. It should enhance our confidence, because there are many students who often go in the exam hall and then forget that what to write. They just forget each and every fact. So it will help to increase our confidence. Analysis of performance. It will help a lot in analyzing your performance, how you are performing among the 10 or 20 students in the examination. That will help you a lot, and you will get time to correct that, whatever the correction is needed for your performance, right? And take necessary action to correct it. Obviously, you can take the necessary action, whatever is there, your defaults, to rectify it, right? So this will be our strategy. So some of the important points I will tell. It is very much important to know that how to present the answer in examination. We often memorize the facts, but we fail to execute properly or present it properly during the examination. How to study at home. We will make plan for that also, to help you. That how plans should be made, how we will study at home. How the working people will study, how the students will study, right? And how to set up the goals. We will just make for you. How to make the plans for examination, and how to achieve your target. And finally, how to manage your time. It is very much important to manage your time. Time management plays an important role. Very crucial part is revision. If you can revise more and more, it is very easy to remember each and every concept. So we will provide you the following details as well during the coaching session. Okay. So now, my friends, just cut off the T word. Yes, I can't do it. Never, anybody will never say you that you can't do it. Just make it, yes, I can do it. Only I can make it. Just put this kinds of positive thoughts. Just indulge this positive attitude into your mind, and I'm very sure you are going to crack the examination in the first attempt. For more details, just note down the contact details and mail IDs of the respected teachers who will just provide the classes in your coaching class in Durgapur, West Bengal. Thank you so much.